Good morning, Spurs fans. It's Paul the Hotspur Hippie here, the only psychedelic soccer show on the internet. I hope you're all well this morning on this bright and breezy, wet 5:29 a.m. in Sydney. I'd like to begin as usual by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land from where I'm streaming today, the Wallamadigal people of the Eora Nation. Pay my respects to their elders, past, present and future, and recognise that sovereignty wasn't ceded. It always was and always shall be Aboriginal land. How we all doing, folks? How we all doing? Are we all fun and happy and all that sort of stuff today, are we? Hey. Hello. I was just having a quick look at the news. There's not a lot happening really, as you'd expect. International break. I saw some stuff about our loan players. You know, it's all right, isn't it? So I'll come over to the chat. There's a few of you clogging up the internet. If that Tim Berners-Lee, that boffin in CERN in whenever it was, the 80s, when he came up with the idea for the World Wide Web, I wonder if he could have seen what has happened today on this channel, would he have just pulled a plug on it? And we'd all just be playing Pong. Yeah, we will go. I don't know. I'll go along. I always say that, don't I? Might be a quick one today. I don't know. There's a few of you in. Hello, everyone. Nice. Thanks for joining me. Roll me one, Kenobi. Hey, Hotspur Hippie. Says roll me one. Cool name, man. What's the picture? Can't quite make it out. It's too small on my little tiny screen. Donovan Osterreich. Big up, Paul. Big up, Donovan. Hello, man. How you going? Oh, you're giving me a little prompt, are you?
Wah.
David Calvino. Wah. That's right. Oh, it's all happening today.
I am Spursicus.
Says, hello, hippies. Hope all is good. All is rather tickety-boo. I know. Just woke up. Day seems to be going all right, you know, so far. The caveat. What could possibly go wrong? Martin, hello, man. Member of the Hotspur Hippie commune. If you want to support the channel, memberships and super chats are available, but watching's pretty good. Clicking like, subscribe is a little bit better, I suppose, but watch, I ain't going to complain. G'day, Paul, says Martin. Are you going to the post-season friendly on the 22nd of May at the MCG against Newcastle that has been announced today? I am champing at the bit for tickets to go on sale. Yes. There's no reason why I can't. I can't think of why not. And that's usually one of my things in life is if I can't think of a reason why not to do something, I'll have a go. So that'd be exciting, that'd be very exciting. I don't know what sort of, I don't know if it would be a full Spurs squad or, maybe it'll be a debut for Mbappe when we sign him or something like that. I don't know. But yes, by hook or by crook, I'll be making my way down to Melbourne. It's going to be fun. Welsh gal. Oh, here we go. Welsh gal. Hello, Paul and commune. I hope all is well. The mighty Spurs will silence the doubters. I think they will. I don't care about them. Bugger them. They can doubt all they want. Doubt. You won't. Nah. Because even if we win the quadruple next year, they'll still find some Perry Mason-like get-out clause to say we're crap. Stuff them, man. Stuff them. All right, thanks. Thanks for your support, Welsh gal. Borodar. Cuts off a bit sudden, that, doesn't it? Donovan Osterreicher. Thank you for the land acknowledgement. We appreciate that. Oh, are you indigenous from? I don't like that word. Native people. Are you a First Nations person from Canada, are you? Or something like, no, Six Nations North America. Oh, well, I extend my welcome to mobs all over the world. People all over the world. Ah, cool, man. Cool, man. More needs to be done, I'll tell you that. Mark N. How are you, my good man? Evening, Mark. Evening, 18:30. God, we're getting a bit military, aren't we? 18:30. UK Forest back in the relegation zone after being docked 4 points. Was that there? Oh, was that? That's breaking news. Oh, I missed it. I should read comments ahead, but I don't. I like the surprise. 4 points. Oh, it's not much, is it? It's not much. Maybe I wonder if maybe the Premier League are thinking, we went a bit hard on Everton. We'll just give Nottingham Forest 4 points. They won't kick up a fuss about that. And then it sets a precedent. So when those dirty cheats from Manchester get done, it's like, 5 points. 5 points for rigging the whole competition, fixing it all, bunging people off left, right and centre. 5 points. Don't forget the Manchester City crowd. Yeah, they're always happy, aren't they? Destiny 5. Good day. Hello, man. Is that a new name in the chat? I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Coover says, big up, Paul. I've checked outside. The sky isn't falling down. It's not like some Roland Emmerich film going on out there. And there's no apocalypse or Spurs apocalypse or Spurs-mageddon. You know what? I think we might just be okay until the end of the season. I know, man. And Villa stuffed it up. So, it's like, there's your bonfire. You've been riding a wave well here, Coover. Stuck to your gun? Because you said you don't care about this season and you're not getting all flappy, are you? People saying, I don't care if you finish 8th. We would have to have lost 3 or 4 more games to be down in the doldrums of 8th place. I don't think people will be happy with that at all. I think we're all right. Coover. Romy one Kenobi. Picture is Benzema. Okay, with his 5th Champions League. So how many he's got, is it? Bloody hell. After Vinny wrecked Liverpool in the final, I like a bit of Liverpool wrecking. It's funny how I changed my mind on that. Like, I suppose in the 80s, I quite liked it when Nottingham Forest and Liverpool and Aston Villa all won European Cups and Spurs won stuff as well. But now I hate them all. You're supposed to mellow when you're getting older, but I just don't want any English team to win anything, ever. I don't know. Maybe that's what the Premier League's done to me. Premier League, by the way, has never been won by an English manager. Ever. So don't you point your fingers at Ange Postecoglou and say he don't know what he's doing. Martin, I've just crossed off I don't know how long I'll be on for on my Hotspur Hippie bingo card. Yeah, your sorry. I forgot what your sorry ones was the other night. I can't remember, but there's a few in there. There's a few that cropped up. Romy one Kenobi. It's inevitable Spurs will win a few trophies with Ange. It's as inevitable as it can be, isn't it? Didn't you see how he got fired up in the press conference after the game? He doesn't give a shit. Does not give a shit. Just been done by Fulham 3-0, and he stands up and says, I want to win it. You all might think I'm joking, but this club's finished second and third and fourth and got to the final. I want to win. I want to win. That's what you want, though, isn't it? Aim high. Aim so high that even in defeat, there is within it an echo of glory. Bill Nicholson, you don't go up there and say, fourth would be a miracle. No, bollocks. Want to win it. Want to win it. That shows no fear. Welsh cow, land of my fathers. Well, you sang it very well there, Alison. It's a scratchy old recording. It's the only public domain one I could find from about, I don't know, over 100 years ago. Got to be careful with things on YouTube. Romy One Kenobi, imagine if Forrest appeal the points and only get docked 2. It'd be funny though, wouldn't it? Oh, the Everton fans. Fucking Forrest. Fucking Forrest. Where's me fucking chicken? It's in the fucking keuken. It would annoy Everton fans big time, wouldn't it? They get the right ump. Destiny 5. How did Bruno Fernandes not get sent off yesterday for Scam United? If that was Romero, he'd be in jail. I'm unaware of this. I haven't seen the game. It looked like a fun game. That's one thing I'd like to do. You know, if I get to like 5,000 million subs, I could watch more football. Because then, you know, time would be irrelevant. I could be a vampire. I mean, look at me. I'm as pale as one. Join the ranks of you. All I've got to do is, like, I suppose, go to Aston Villa. Maybe Unai Emery could turn me. You know, well, I don't want to be like one of those Renfield kind of characters that get sucked in and eat cockroaches. You know, you've got to be careful with vampires. Can't be trusted. Mark in. Apparently, Forrest helped fully with the investigation. They should keep their mouths shut. That's what you should do when you talk to the fuzz. Just keep your bloody gob shut. And they were in the championship for 2 of the financial years, so it's possible why they went lighter on them. I was not bothered. Don't, 4 points. Just don't bother. Fuck's that. Dear, oh dear. Donovan Ostriker. Hey, Paul, are you joining my big Ange out march I'm conducting because we only thrashed Villa by 4 when we should have won by 5. Yeah, we didn't score any goals in the first half either. What was all that about? And Villa scored first, didn't they? Yeah. We only thrashed Villa by 4. Hang on, what was the score? Was it 4? I can't remember. It's 3, wasn't it? I don't know. It was a bloody good game though, wasn't it? Yeah, let's march. Torches. Frankenstein, that's what we want. March up to the Ange's windmill. Ange out. Mark in. That guy we got from Sweden, Lucas. His brother got injured. They were not happy with the report on the injury. They rang Spurs for help. And we obliged got a proper clinic for them. Did we really? Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Looking after our own and their families. Ah, well done, Spurs. Well done, Spurs. That's good. Happy with that. Martin. I don't see any team on 84 points yet. So the title is still ours to win with a 10-game winning run. And the top 3 dropping points. Let's see what they're made of. See if they've got any steely resolve, any testicular fortitude like Radu Dragashin has. I'm not sure they have, man. The Ange train is marching on. Well, train don't march. Does that. Bit of Ivor the engine. Victor Vaughan's. I've seen Ange's team flirt with relegation in his first season. We're fine at 5th. Oh, yeah, Yokohama, man. Oh, bloody hell. They were like near the bottom, weren't they? I think Brisbane Roar were pretty low down. Celtic was Celtic would have been the first time he had success. Maybe South Melbourne, Hellas. But Celtic, even though, Celtic won a double in their first season, the league and the League Cup, but they still took a while to get going, and they weren't a patch on what they were in the second season. I'm all right with it, man. I'm all right. Just need those players to sort their shit out a little bit. Maybe that was the loss we needed to have. Give them a bit of a whack with the humility stick, Maybe they were cocky. I don't know. Who knows what went wrong in that game? But I'm sure Ange and the crew are going to be on to it, get it sorted out, Roll me one Kenobi. The Scouse voice is brilliant. I've got to be wary of doing my accents now because there's probably a couple of pints of Australian in them as well. I don't know what that would sound like. Scouse Australian. I don't think my vocal cords could wrap themselves around that one. I closed my eyes and thought Jamie Carragher, hey, fucking hell, hey, I've just joined the steam, hey. Destiny 5, where's me can of corn of chicken subs? Silla, one of the most rudest buggers ever, Silla Black. Surprise, fucking hell. Jeez. That was one of those TV, like, for all you young kids out there, when we used to have just 3 channels on TV, and even when there was like distasteful, horrible crap on, you just have it on, wouldn't you? Just watching it. Surprise, the only sparks I'll touch you between the... And it would be... it'd be family reunions as well, which is, I suppose it would have started in the mid-80s, when flights were like really expensive and they'd have people from Australia reunite. Hey, you thought your brother was in Sydney, he's here tonight. Oh, fucking hell, Silla. And, but then didn't it go on to like 1995 when flights were cheap? It's like, why don't you fucking fly over or something? Or ring them on the phone or something. It's just like... And you think people, when they're in sat there with Silla, it's not really that much of a surprise anymore. Why am I'm here? Why am I sitting here? Surprise. I wonder what's going to happen, eh? Oh. Matthew, certain big Tottenham fan channels are saying Levy won't back Ange. Ange is found out, plus he will get sacked next season. Some fans have turned against him in less than 6 months. Fuck him. Who gives a shit? We'll see what Levy does in the summer. I mean, it's not like he hasn't got form of, not doing much. But so far, so good. That's all you can say, isn't it? So far, so good. I don't think we need that much in the summer just to get to the next level, I'm not sure if it's time to, have the £100 million players or something like that. I think we're building towards that, I think, it's incremental, Get a few in. Get a few out the door. We need a few out the door. That's the main thing. We've got about 5. 5 we need to get out the door. And once those 5 are gone and we've got 5 replacements for them, then we can start looking at, right, Mbappe, nah, you're not good enough for us, mate. Not good enough. Nah. You didn't win the World Cup that time, did you? You buggered it up, so no. Hey, we got Ronnie in. G'day, man. Hi, Paul, your Scouse voice had me in stitches. Thank you very much, man. Still got it. Dreadlock 64. Hello, man. Member of the Hotspur Hippie commune. Where's the button? Oh God, I've sculled my my Aldi instant coffee already. And wouldn't you know it, my nose is running. I can drive around in the car for 12 days and not blow my nose once. This is weird. It's you lot. You give me hay fever or something. Frankenstein eating frosty turnips. Oh, you've just turned my brain into a Mobius strip with trying to understand that one. Oh, it's just... Welsh Gal, The Fuzz. Takes me back to the 70s cop programs. I don't know nothing, Regan. Mr. Regan. Yeah, that's it. They try and posh themselves up a bit. Why were they, am I right in thinking, why were they on an escalator at the end? Was it an escalator? Were they on an escalator in like Brent Cross Shopping Centre or something like that? It's not exactly action-packed, is it? Going to Halfords at the end of the Sweeney. Were they on an escalator? I don't know. I was very young when the Sweeney was on. Minder was more up my era, because sometimes you've got a bit of boob in it and you can go, oh, you see Minder last night? Here's a bit of boob in it. Whoa. Slim pickings, and I think we were better for it, actually, compared to today. Roll me one, Kenobi. Always like to see Tottenham do well because you guys gave us Modric. Oh, I love Modric, man. Are you? Oh, right. So are you? Oh, are you from that neck of the woods? Dobadan, Carcassonne. Because you go. So I'm forever in your debt. Yeah, he was still a good player. He was fantastic. Oh, Luka Modric, man. Jeez, he was great. Well, if you are from that neck of the woods, mi smo spremni. That's what we are, mi smo spremni. David Calvino. I saw it was a year today that Conte had his rant. Oh, we're getting close, aren't we? What's the date? 19th. Let me just check. When did I do my my first Ange video? I was going to do a react to it. I hear that's what the kids do on the internet. They just play someone else's video and sit in a corner and talk about it. So I was going to do it a bit with myself. It's getting close, isn't it? Irish Hotspur. Good old Dave even gave me my own little playlist when I was doing videos for him. What guy, eh? Where is it? It's only 7 videos. Don't you start playing. Here it is. What date was it? '24th of March. 24th of March. That's when it was. Look at this. This is a sneaky peek. Look at that. Before I went into the cosmic void. There we go. Little peek. Both of you outrageously discounted the fantastic Ange Postecoglou. God, he's ranting, isn't he? He's ranting. Bugger off, Paul. So I might do that on the 24th of March then. See how that goes. David Calvino. Also Steve Harley from the... Oh, no. From the Cockney Rebel Diet. Oh, bloody hell. They're all going, aren't they? They're all going. Not being replaced by anyone. That's the thing. You know, in 50 years' time, are still people going to be going on about Keisha? Or or BTS? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know any modern music, really. Oh, R.I.P. Steve. Mark N and Lucas scored a header against Gothenburg. Oh, right. Yes, it's the club partnership where the club, his brother is 19. Wonder if he's any good. Oh, give him a run around, eh? Give him a kick. Donovan Osterreicher. Hindsight it is 2020. But I wouldn't have started young Brennan. He was on a high. Keep him on the bench to preserve that good feeling as long as possible until it cements into proper form, until it congeals into football spectacularity. Well, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's hindsight, isn't it? Hindsight. It's fun to speculate and all that sometimes, though, isn't it? Oh, here we go. We don't mention this much, do we? Hey, you fucking... Jamie Carragher. Spitting on people from car windows. I mean, that's just... it's rank, isn't it? Whenever I see him on the TV, I can't help but have that little thought in the back of my mind as well. I try and like him or whatever, but I just think, you're a bit of a, don't like it, man. Multi-millionaire gobbing on people. Victor Vaughan, sometimes I just nod in agreement when Scouse lads are talking. I have no idea what they're saying. Yeah, it takes a while to get in. Hang on, I can do this, can't I? There we go. Sit in the clouds a bit instead of just the head peeking above the comments. No idea what they're saying. It's funny, there's so many different accents. Like it does take a while to get tuned in, doesn't it? I think it's quite cool. In Australia, there's not many different accents. There's slight variations. I can notice the difference between like Sydney and Adelaide. And then there's accents that are more, I suppose, aligned alongside of class, because for somehow rich people talk in posh accents, which I find hilarious. Hilarious. Because, I mean, it's fake at the best of times, but when it's like in a country like here and they try and talk like that, it's like, what are you doing? People don't naturally talk like that at all. Bless them with their airs and pretenses, the upper class or rich class, or whatever you want to call them, ruling class. Mark M. Destiny also got called up to the main Italy squad. Hooray! Surprise! And Blind Date, oh God, Blind Date. If we were to meet on a date, what score would you give the fanciest restaurant you could take me for? Well, don't know about the restaurant, but I'll give you one. Oh, fucking hell. Every week, and it was on for hours. And you just sit there and watch it. Say, I've got a big carrot in my pocket. Oh, fucking hell. Good old Scylla. Nah, fuck her. Martin, 3 channels and yet to get up to change channels. Yeah, I was the bloody remote control in my house. I was the VCR programmer as well. I tried to teach. Nah, they didn't want to. Why would they? Why would they bloody learn when they've got like a little street urchin that can do it? God, yeah, when remote controls became things like, wow. Matthew N. We need a superstar. A face of this club after Son goes. Well, get planning, Matthew. Start writing your list up. Cross your T's and dot your I's and get it into Tottenham Hotspur Towers and see what they reckon. And I don't know. I don't know. Is there point any? There's not a point in picking anyone now, is there really? Because it's it could be like 5 years or so. I don't know how long. Son doesn't look like he's going anywhere soon, does he? He doesn't look like he's slowing up or getting buggered or his legs are going or anything like that. So who knows, man? Who knows? Get onto it, Matthew. Marky and I have aunts and cousins I've never met in Sydney. I wonder if they can bring back surprise, surprise. They'd need a shovel. So I can go to Sydney and go and meet them. Yeah, free flights. Oh, it's my 6 o'clock alarm. There's another one for the bingo. Go to Sydney and meet them. Yeah, why not? TB, member of the Commune, says, which 5 should go this summer? Oibier, Skip, Davies, Royale, and Lo Celso. That's my 5. They're not all on the same strata, And Pierre's in there because there's rumbles he's want to go. So just bloody go. Getting a new agent and all that. So this isn't just really a pure comment on his football. Because like in the Villa game, I thought he was really, really good actually. But he wants to go, so go. And all the others just not up to it. It was an escalator. It was, wasn't it? It's you just an action-packed, car chase between, I don't know, was it a Granada and a Rover Princess or something on the A40. They've had a bit of I don't know if they had guns, did they? A bit of a shootout, saw at Southall Gasworks. And then they're on an escalator. There's a long escalator as well, wasn't it? Where'd they find an escalator so long? Fayek Isaacs, thought you were hosting some Scousers for a second there, Hotspur Hippie. I'd be more than happy to. So long as they support Tottenham Hotspur, by far the greatest football team in the world. Not having anything else on this channel. Not having any, Liverpool. Arsenal. Leicester City. Those fans on this channel. I don't have anyone on this channel. I don't know how to do that with the software I'm using. I quite like doing it like this. Everyone else just says, there's all this happening. I can't be arsed with all that. Oh, my Lord. If I change the situation. So that's when the pop charts could have anything in it, couldn't they? Sort of such a mix. Minder there. Dennis Waterman, if you want to, I'll change the situation. God, I can't even... TVA. Matthew, that Ronaldo-Modric duo in 2016 to 2080. Oh, God, that was something else. Ronaldo-Modric. Oh, of course they played for the same team. Of course. God, I'm getting confused there. Oh, man, my brain. Of course, Modric plays for Real Madrid, didn't he? I thought he was like to the Venice Fleasdo or something like that. Steve D, caught your Spursy rant. And Ed the sub, thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. Gets my goat. Like I said, I get it, other fans saying, the other fans can say what they want. Who gives a toss? But when I see our own calling us Spursy and using Spursy as a bad word, ringing in Talk Sport, talking to twats like Simon Jordan, slagging us off. I even get slagging us off a little bit, I get it. People are pissed off after the last game. I understand that. But saying Spursy, nah, man. Not having it. Spursy. Like I said, get Spursy, Gary Mabbott, Steve Perriman, Ledley King, Son Heung-min, That's Spursy. Spursy is glory. Mark, I blame this international break for our troubles every year. That's it. You can always pin the tail on that donkey, can't you? Got a lot of international players. A lot of international players. I hope they all fare well and come back safe and uninjured and untwanged and all that sort of stuff. But I think I like Ange's attitude to that. He's all for players doing that sort of thing. You know, encourages it. There's no Ben White's, Ben Cowardly Custard, up himself White. I'm not going to play for England anymore. Well, I'll tell you what, Ben, neither am I. There you go. I'm officially retiring from international football. Sorry, Gareth Southgate, you can cross me off your list. The hide. And look, I'm no patriot or nationalist or anything like that. I think countries are useful for sport and football, and that's about bloody it. And that's the highest level, isn't it? That's the tippity top. Oh, no, I'm not going to play for England. Oh, well. Boo him all over the country. Boo him. You don't retire from your country retires you. That's how international sport works. Ben White. Typical gooner, though, isn't it? Gooner. That's what they're like. Arsenal. Plumstead FC. Romy One Kenobi. One player who would be great in the Ange system is Musiala. Well, Harry's good with his feet. He's got a nice turn of pace and he's good in the air. Never heard of him. Romy One Kenobi. When I went to watch Real Madrid play Liverpool at Anfield in the Champions League, the Scouse gave me a headache. Did you win? I don't know if you won or not. Matthew, no, sorry, you're not a Scouse. I'm in a Scouser frame of mind today. I'm done with this fan base. People are streaming and all saying Ange will get sacked before this season if he doesn't have a plan B. Well, there is no plan B, is there? It's not all the fans, you know. It's some. It's just a shouty few. But there's no plan B. You can say, I could walk up and down the street saying I want no speed limits on the road. Why can't I have no speed? It's not going to happen, is it? I can get really angry about it. There's no plan B. There's not a plan B. That's the way. There's no plan B. It's not happening. He needs to do this. He needs to do that. You don't need to do fuck all. He's just going to do what he's going to do. And I like it. Because I keep saying players have got nowhere to hide. Nowhere to hide. They either play that way, and if they're crap at it, like everyone was a little bit on the weekend, then it's easy to see where the problem is, isn't it? Easy to see the problem is. If you start changing your system, depending on who you're playing against, if you go all full Emery, count Emery, then how are you going to know? You're making allowances for mediocrity. When you've only got plan A, there's no room for mediocrity. Mediocrity sticks out like dog's balls, and you cut them off. You can take it down the vet. Sorry, Fido. That's it. Fun's over for you. Donovan Osterreicher listening to you from the sunny rooftop of my complex. First tan of the season. Ooh. Yeah, I like getting a good tan as well. I like going on the roof. I go on the roof all the time. I don't know why, but no one seems to go up there. Maybe they go up there and they see a weirdo up there. Come on, kids, don't look at the strange man. Hello. Matthew, being Rodrigo Him and Ange, oh God, ain't ready for that. I'm telling you. Martin, yep, I had the 6 o'clock alarm on my card. Okay. What can I say, eh? What can I say? It's just the way it goes, eh? Predictable, habitual. Oh, you're all chatting to each other. Ooh, here we go. Roll me one Kenobi. Jason Cundy on TalkSport, who never done anything. You never done nothing in his football career. Doesn't really have a right to talk about players and teams that done more than he ever did. All right, out of a lot of the TalkSport people, I know I'm on my own on this. I kind of don't mind him. You know what you're going to get, and I think a lot of what he says is a wind up, and he's playing a bit of a character. And I just don't get the impression he's a real, whereas I think there's a few on TalkSport that are absolute and the thing about is they don't even know they're so there's no point in having a discussion say, I think you're a because you do these things, because they'll say, I'm not a so I can't see it. They're blissfully self-aware are. It's a symptom of that they don't have an imagination. They can't imagine other people's points of view. I don't think Jason's like that. I know he's all anti-Spurs and Chelsea, but well, what can you do? TB, enjoy no plan B. That's right. It makes it easy for dumbos like me as well, because I kind of get what we're supposed to be doing. So I can see when we're not doing it and who's not doing it. It's like, it's that one there. That one there, he's not doing it. There we go. Where if we start playing pragmatic football, i.e. not play football, you have the ball. You have the ball. We'll just sort of, we'll wait for you to it up. And then we might have a go at something for 5 seconds, see if we can get a spawny goal. Someone in the chat said spawny the other day. I haven't heard that word for decades. Yeah, we're just not going to play football. Thanks for paying for your tickets, fans. I know you come to see 90 or say 50-50. We'll have the ball 45 minutes. Nah, we're just going to sit back here and wait for them to it up. No plan B. I love it. And it's working, because... like Aston Villa, the number of times we were all in their half. All in their half. They couldn't get past us, and if they did, there's Big Vic. Big Vic between the sticks up the pitch. It works. Need to move the high line. No, we don't. We need players that can do it properly. That's what we need. Arsene Lubin, I think in terms of plan A, B and C, oh my Lord. Wow. So much contingency here. Hang on, where's the comment? Hang on. Oh, come on. There we go. So much contingency here, etc., is that the whole discussion stems from a fundamental misunderstanding of what Ange is doing. It does. This is a system that is meant to push the players to evolve, absolutely. And he's talked about, part of it is, and he said that he's been open about it, you're going to get injuries. You're going to get injuries until people are acclimatised. Because they're pushing themselves so hard. But when they get there, that's it. Yeah. I concur. Phil Tucknott, for a club that never wins, never. Never. Get me started on that one. Supposedly. They love talking about us, Paul. I know. If we weren't such a threat, they don't go on about Norwich City all the time, do they? Nah, it's just Tottenham, innit? Oh, I hate Tottenham. We hate Tottenham and we hate Tottenham. Yeah, if you hate Tottenham, they're scared. That's what they are. They're hiding their fear, trying to be full of all bravado. They don't want the mighty cockle to rise again because they know what that means for them. Embarrassment. Arsene Lubin, plus changing the plan when and if it doesn't work out as planned sends the wrong message to the players. Absolutely. You Aston Villa the other way, Unai Emery doing his team talk, after sunset, obviously. All right, folks. I know we've been playing football a certain way, but this week we're playing Tottenham. So we're going to put all that in the bin because they're better than us, and we're going to play 5 at the back. Is that all right with you? What? Gaffer's saying we're shit. Gaffer's saying we're shit. What's going on here? That's what it does. Of course it does that. Sabotages the team in the long run. More than it helps, absolutely it does. Marking Ben White does not like football. He said that in the Arsenal documentary. Did he really? What's he doing? I mean, look, I suppose a lot of people have got an occupation they don't like in life. But I thought a footballer, really good footballers, they enjoy what they're doing, don't they? I thought they would. Although there's been some exceptions. I think, was it David Batty who was a decent player for Leeds in England? I think he wasn't actually too fussed on football. So you can get away with it, but Ben White's no David Batty anyway. It's called game management. I've said it before, you've got 90 minutes to improve, haven't you? 90 minutes. You need a certain amount of minutes to get good at anything. You know that old thing, 10,000 hours to make you elite? You can get a bit good after 100 hours and really good after 1,000 hours. I mean, you can't do that, 10,000 hours of, match time. I guess it's a big art. Maybe Steve Perriman's done it. I'd have to work it out. 866 times. Yeah, he probably has, actually. He's done way more than that. Bloody hell. No wonder he was so good. That's the time where you get better, isn't it? Playing football in competitive games. You can't learn that in training. Like Ange says, you can't do it in training. You can't get that level of intensity in training. The way to do it is out on the pitch. So this year we're practicing, aren't we? Well, I mean, you're always practicing, but you've got to do it no matter what the circumstances. Even if you're getting smashed, you've got to try and do it. Otherwise, you're losing those minutes, and you've got to put those minutes on the end. So would you rather have those minutes now and be a little bit shit sometimes and get the reward sooner, or would you rather string it out? So, for example, play 60 minutes, so a third. That's a third. A third. So instead of us getting, say, I'm just plucking numbers out of my arse here, say it takes 30 games to get decent at this stuff. You're now talking it. Well, no, because we're doing game management for half. It's going to take us at least 40 games to get good at it. Doesn't make sense. People just don't. Left of centre. Maureen Paul, many Spurs fans are a joke. In every sport, young teams and teams in general lift their game and play well against better teams and play down against worse teams. That's what happens, but work in progress still. And I don't even find that that's true this year. It's not true. I've heard this thing about, we lose against the crap teams. Well, we haven't. We've lost against a few middle of the table teams, but we haven't lost against Luton, Sheffield United, Nottingham Forest, Bournemouth, Brentford. These are the dodgy ones, aren't they? We've lost against Wolves, Fulham, Everton, Brighton. I mean, it's not a old bag of rubbish. I don't know. Anyway. But you get pushed. If you're playing good opposition, you've got to play better. There's only a thought that's occurred to me fairly recently, actually. I was ruminating over the 1981 FA Cup final, especially the replay. And, Manchester City, not now, but back then they deserved quite a bit of credit because they played really well. They pushed Tottenham. Tottenham had to play bloody brilliantly to beat them. If Manchester City had come out and just been rubbish, it wouldn't have been a good game. And who knows what the result would have been. I mean, it's a different game, isn't it? Different game. Hey, hello, Derek. Derek Smith. Just got home from work with a fish supper. Ooh, in hand and curry sauce. That's something you don't get in Australia. It's that particular type of curry sauce. Get some battered bits with it. Good evening. Good evening, Derek. Sounds tasty. Making me hungry now. Oh, what time is it? Too late. Victor Vaughan, the plan bleed drivel again. It's almost as if managers don't listen to tacticos on Twitter. I liked Ange's answer about that. I forgot where he was saying this now, but he's saying, look, if I'd have listened to everyone's opinion and put it all in a spreadsheet, I'd have kept all the players, I would have sacked all the players, I would have kept all the staff, I would have sacked all the staff. Got to make up his own mind. Don't listen to the tacticos on Twitter and employ the methods that have been proven to bring them success. I know. If it works, just do that. Here we go. Here's Peter Pepper Demetrius. Sorry, Pepper. Scouser here, hang in there. Where to from here, mate? Realistically, that would be a good finish. We just keep playing our football and see what happens. See where the dice roll. So, just keep going. We've avoided relegation. The only way is up. Yeah, yeah. Don't want to get too much into drama, Oh, there's a few people in here. Hello, folks. Welcome to the Hotspur Hippie channel. Click like and subscribe or not. Roll me one, Kenobi. When you have opposition always talking about you, you're doing something right. I know. I kind of like it. I kind of like the bile. They're never going to change their mind, are they? Like I say, we could win 4 trophies next year and they'll find some reason. Oh, well, it's because Manchester City were relegated because they were cheats. Liverpool were on the way down because they got rid of Clippity Clop. Arsenal weren't around because they're Arsenal. So Tottenham won in a very weak season. That's what. Piffle. Spurs GCTV. Evening, Paul. Evening, Spurs GCTV. Member of the Hotspur Hippie Commune. Roll me one, Kenobi. Ben White loves the sunbeds more than football it likes. It looks like, well, got to look after that, that complexion, ain't you? Paul 123. If players ain't doing it, why wait so long to drag them off? And put someone else on to try and change it doesn't mean you have to change your style of football. Oh, I think Ange has been pretty spot on with his subs, hasn't he? Are you saying we're subbing too late or something? I think we're subbing just about right. All take lunch, just drongos, great galahs, with an opinion. Their belief that they are right gets me. You won't get that here. I don't know anything. Mark, I think some fans have this mentality that any mentality that any team that you're playing against are not in the top 7, you should smash them and that's it. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't see other teams doing that. That's the thing. I see a lot of 1-0s from Liverpool and Man City playing these teams. But when we do it, we've got a big issue. What can you do, eh? What can you do? Folks are going to be folks. I'm just going to get a sneaky glass of water, folks. Leave you some with scintillating music. Hello. What we got here from Spurs GCT? If plan A is to press high, win the ball, maintain possession. I like this so far. I want to see a team do this. Crisp passing. That's a good word. Crisp. Why implement plan B if the players are not doing plan A? I know. Then what would plan B look like? Park the bus. I know. Plan A is just football. It's just playing football. A lot of teams have forgotten what football is. It's all whiteboards and tram lines and all that sort of rubbish. Football's about expression and freedom. You know, there used to be a lot of, for a lot of kids, it was a way out of the meat grinder. It's about being an artist. That's what football's about. Plan B, there's no artistry in that, is there? That's just like a rubber stamp. Football's about magic. That's what it is. Press the wrong button. Whoa, still got the music going. How do I stop that? It's quite groovy. That's what it is. Phil Coys. Oh, here we go. What's going on here? Phil Army. He's hacked my... What's he doing? Ange is doing better than than Arteta did in his first season. I will judge Ange after the summer transfer window because he said he approves the players that come in. Yeah, well, yeah, he's taking responsibility for it, isn't it? None of this club signing crap. That's what he wants. He wants his way. Well, that's it. I mean, the thing is, like, if people don't want Ange, who do they want? Who do they want? Who? I can't think of it. Well, I don't know much about football, so probably my list is not very big anyway. Don't have an Osterreicher. Ben White uses the same spray tan as Trump. Ooh, all orange. All orange. Funny, isn't it? Well, once you're rich, aren't you? Why do you have to be such a twat and spray yourself and all that? I don't. Phil Coming New Spurs. It's taken Arteta 4 to 5 years to start competing for the league. And their scummy fans have stuck by him. Yeah, they're not all the way through, though, have they? No, they really haven't. And we're judging Ange after 7 months into the job, I know. Madness. What can you do in 7 months, eh? We've still got some of the old stench around. We've had a bit of an air out. We've got rid of a few of the bits and bobs, but a little bit of mould. Just need to squirt a bit of bleach, vinegar or something. Tidy it all up. Takes a while. Madness, I know. It's going to be quite good having the same manager for a whole season. That's an achievement for Tottenham, isn't it? That's pretty good. Derek Smith, I really don't think there are any bad teams in the Premier League besides Sheffield United. And even they have their moments. I know, and football's a great leveller, isn't it? It's fine margins. Yeah. It's just that some teams are slightly better than others, and over the course of a season, it means that some teams get bugger all points. You know, there's never going to be. I mean, there's never a close. I can't remember a season where there's a close points gap between top and bottom, or near top and near bottom. It generally doesn't happen, but that doesn't mean there's a huge gulf. It just means a tiny little bit. Victor Vaughan, if I have to watch Tottenham park the bus again against every opposition, I'm absolutely going to lose it. That was torture. It was horrible. It was horrible. The worst one was AC Milan, man. AC Milan. 1-0 down and they do that. 1-0 down and you do that. I couldn't believe it. You know, the first... This is what Steve Perryman said, because he was there at that game, and he said, yeah, the fans were there. The fans were up for it, but they could see after about 10 minutes that the team wasn't. And what do you do when you want to, you know, equalise? You bring on Davison, Sanchez. Pathetic. Lee Hall, g'day, man. Spurs are at the beginning of a very exciting journey. And I, for one, am very happy to be part of it. Yeah, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm really excited. Glad you are too, like Lee. I think most people are. You can hear the fans at the crowd. I mean, they're a bit quiet against Fulham, but I mean, what do you expect? I mean, it's pretty hard, isn't it? But generally, the noise that the Spurs fans have been making has been phenomenal. You know, the ones going to games can see what's going on. There's been many a time when I've been watching away games and you know, all I can hear are the Spurs fans going off. You know, in a tiny little corner, little old Tottenham, singing loud and proud. You wouldn't be doing that if you weren't having a good time. Derek Smith, it's still a way out for kids in the third world. I mean, yeah, for a few. But that's what even second world countries. Didn't Richarlison come from a poor background? Yeah, a lot of footballers have, haven't they, man, you know? A lot of footballers have. There's a very low barrier to entry, which, I mean, that's kind of changing in the Premier League, I guess, isn't it? I suppose. Are we at the stage now where it's just like rich kids getting paid to get coached in academies? That wouldn't work though, does it? I was speaking to a coach over here not so long ago, and he runs like a coaching place for kids. You know, they play football and games and stuff, and he says the parents get the shits with him because it's like, well, we've paid you lots of money. Why isn't our kid being chosen for the team? Well, they're not good enough. Yes, but I'm paying you lots of money, but they're not good enough. I wonder if all that's going to start happening. Money buggers everything up. Didn't have money here for 60,000 years. It's tickety-boo. Booming economy of 220 countries sharing this great southern land. No, it's all tap and go now, isn't it? Beep. Have another 1% of my money for fuck all. Left of centre, Ange will persevere. And I suspect we'll be successful in the longer term. Interesting, fun football, which I like. I'm off to work in Canberra now. Oh, God, you get dizzy driving around in Canberra. It's like a doily. Road map of Canberra. And all the fun stuff's in Canberra. I wonder why everything's legal in Canberra. Can't have politicians, families and kids and everything be arrested for doing something nefarious. So they just made it all legal down there. So enjoy that. Have a great day. Come on, you Spurs. Come on, you Spurs. Donovan Osterreicher. Radu needs to sack his agent. Is he gobbing off again? Is he? Is he going off? Is he still talking? I saw criticism of Dragoshin somewhere. I can't remember I saw it. People are crying out, play Dragoshin, play him. Then he plays, he's shit, why'd you play him? What? I thought he was pretty good. I don't know. I swear sometimes I'm watching football with a different pair. Well, I am watching them with a different pair of eyeballs. I like to think it's because I'm older and I've seen so much bloody football. I can kind of see what's going on a little bit. Maybe might be old. Was it the Kruger-Dunning effect? Maybe I don't know what I'm watching, but I don't know. I thought Dragoshin was all right. Like to lay blame at him for the goals. Well, Fulham were the better team, and football. That's how football's like that. Generally, the majority of the time, the better team wins. The exact mechanics of how that happens is almost irrelevant because it finds a way. It finds a way of can't think of a word. Finds a way of manifesting. Ian Cook, first time watching. Paul just subscribed. Yay! Thank you, Ian. Very kind of you. Ian's probably gone, it's a bit gimmicky. Unsubscribe. Thanks, man. Welcome aboard. Muscle memory. I'll get muscle memory. I'll get quick at it. Oh, St. Luben. So it wasn't just me. Thanks, man. Radu was actually pretty decent. Yeah, okay. All right. Whew. Sometimes I think I'm on an island. Wasn't his fault we were consistently losing the ball in the middle of the pitch. That's right. If we were doing our job and playing properly, he wouldn't have had to get done so much, would he? Oh, the comments are flooding in, man. There's still a load of people watching. Hello, everyone. Welcome if it's your first time. Derek Smith. I remember last year a BBC commentator complained the women's England team were all white. Oh, I can see a problem with that. No, hang on. No thought that the manager might have picked his best 11 players. Football works on merit and nothing else. Well, that's the idea, isn't it? Oh, you mean okay? I thought you meant their strips. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't follow women's football, so I can't really comment on that, man. Victor Vaughan, I thought, I blew my eardrums out when I blew my nose there. It's like, I've got to turn my volume down now. I thought Dragoshin was very good. Oh, phew. I just think not being a left footer on the left side to defence didn't do him any favours. I didn't really notice that as a thing, man. You got keener eagle eyes than me. I thought he was fine. Spurs GCTV, Dragoshin debut away, out of his natural position and no time to build chemistry with Udogie. The lad done well. Yeah, look. I mean, let's face it, though. He's no Eric Dyer, is he? You know? Fucking hell. I like the way he was taking the ball out of defence, especially in the first half. He was going off for little excursions without leaving vulnerability, taking a player on when he knew he could do it. He was one of our best passers. I can't remember him fluffing up and giving the ball away. Well, I don't know. What more? It was a good debut. Very good debut. Oh, right, Radu as well. All right, okay. Radu was man of the match. Yeah, he's pretty much mine as well. It'd be him and Vicario, because Vicario knows he stopped us at being 10-0, didn't he, really? Even at the death. Vicario was chucking his body on the line, keeping the ball out the back of his net. It was a good performance by Vicario. Brilliant. Okay, Radu. Right. That's good. That's good. No, she's appeared in public, apparently. Arsene Lubin, Vicario also did his best considering the circumstances. Blocked out quite a few crosses coming in, yeah. People aren't, they're not pointing a finger at him again, are they? I remember Vicario Gate a few weeks ago. Oh, he's good at like the corners because he got pushed over a couple of times. Well, we fixed that, didn't we? It's all done. It's all done. You make it clear to the ref what the opposition's doing, and the referee goes over with his nice haircut and says, stop doing that. Problem solved. There we go. All finished. Victor Vaughan, he's no Mickey, but Dragusin also seems to have a decent turn of pace. He does. Every player's got their own attributes, you know. I thought he was pretty good. Hey, it's Jose. Jose, here we go. El Tel Cockerel. Morning, Paul. Have a question. Your point of view. Question. Pressure's on, eh? Is backing a manager giving him 200 million or getting him what he wants? Well, you know the answer. I mean, it's an easy one. That's a gimme. That's a gimme. That was a 6 over the boundary, that one. Giving him what he wants. Of course it is. Of course it is. I don't know. I don't know how much money we've got to spend or all that. We'll just see what we get. And if we get nothing, that's not good. If we get something, then we could just say, well, let's see how that's working out. But yeah, I think Ange is like Ange is saying, it's all being planned, isn't it? The Windows is being planned already. I think that's pretty evident. That sort of thing's happening from the last window, where it was all pretty quickly done. With Dragusin anyway. We'll see what happens. I mean, I'm not, that's the time for me to get all stressed and flustered and about the transfer window is when it's open. It's not open yet. So there's no, all these hypotheticals, if he does this and if what a waste of bloody energy. Deal in reality. Hey, everyone's giving Jose a warm welcome to the stream. Why not? Hey, there he is. Hi, Jose. Hey. Derek Smith. We had an off day. Yeah. Muni's had a great day. Can't even remember who that is. Yeah, we had an off day. Yeah. Done on Osterreicher. Oh, just my background music. Don't know what's going on with it. Oh, there it is. The referee was a prat. Was flirting with the stewardess the whole time. What? I mean, what? Victor Vaughan, Chelsea has taught us a valuable lesson. About buying overhyped, unproven talent for ridiculous money. I know. Hang on a minute. I had something ready for this when we did some Chelsea talk. Bear with me. I forgot about it. Bear with me. I'm nowhere near where I need to be. Oh, spontaneous. Oh, hang on. Okay, I'll have to add this to my pre-go live checklist procedure. Dead air. Chelsea. Oh shit, it's supposed to be a baseball song. It doesn't sound anything like it. Take me out to the ball game. Yeah, well, they're going to be in the shit now, aren't they? Because their players are worth nothing. And they're just going to lose loads of money, aren't they? So they can't buy anyone. It's brilliant, actually. I couldn't have worked out better. They're in their downward spiral back to Division 2 where they belong. Brilliant. Nah. LTL Cockerell. Well, if that's the answer, then the fan base needs to be sold on that. We needs to be sold on that. We don't back him. I think it's bollocks. Let the man breathe and give him what he wants. It's, yeah, I know, like I say, man, it's not even happened yet. It's not even happened. I think we've had 2 pretty good windows in a row, so I'm hoping it continues. We'll see. Hopefully it does. Spursicus, you sign a player, he scores on his debut, everyone loves him. Then he goes downhill. Guy's a decent debut, everyone's questioning, is this, who's this? Who are we talking about? Is this Werner or Johnson? Werner? Johnson? I don't know. Well, everyone was rubbish. No swearing. Fuck. You're live. No, you got to train the old YouTube algorithm a bit, mate. You got to introduce the swearing bit by bit, and always get your streams, put them in for review. Then after a while, it keeps the green dollar sign on for you. That's how you do it, because you're allowed to swear on YouTube. It's, it's terms of service. You're allowed to swear. I think you're not allowed to say it doesn't like that. It doesn't like that so much. But it takes a while, man. Like it was months. Like I would do live streams and even without saying it would demonetize me, but it's all right. It's getting a lot better now, a lot better. Arsene Lubin, Chelsea are garbage. Garbage. And I couldn't be happier. Yeah, they're going back down to where they belong. Beautiful. Beautiful. Phil Tucknott, day 1 of the international break. Is that all it is? No, it's longer than that, isn't it? Isn't it Thursday? What day is... Oh, no, it's only Tuesday. Oh, far out, man. It's only Tuesday. What am I going to do? Well, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to watch more Tottenham old matches like I did yesterday. I watched the UEFA Cup final from 1972 yesterday. It was brilliant. Martin Chivers, Alan Mullery. It was fantastic. Being straitjackets by Luton kickoff, I know. I'll be mad. Mad. All that. Ha, here we go. It's Leo. Hello, Leo. Mile High Hotspur, the highest Spurs channel in the world. Altitudinal wise, of course. Don't you point your finger at Leo. He's talking about being up a mountain, that's all. Hippies and homies, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? I'm all right. I'm bummed we lost. Yeah, but honestly, not too worried. There we go. Enjoyed the Spursy video. Yeah, I buggered it up a little bit, but thank you. When I do those videos, I have a rough idea of the topic, and then I just go off on one. And then and I upload it and watch it afterwards, and I realise I buggered a couple of things up. But, if I did it again, I wouldn't have the same, So it's just a compromise. Can you hear Crossroads music? No. Was that Crossroads music? I think Meg Mortimer's just passed away. That's what would have happened there. Victor Vaughan, we need to ship out some of these fans in the summer. Clear out the deadwood. Transfer them over to, I don't know, Notts County. They need a few fans. Oh, no, Man City need loads of fans, don't they? We've won a trophy, folks. Go up there. I don't understand why people keep on banging on about Man City and licking their arse all the time. Oh, they've done it the easy way. Easy way. There's nothing hard in what they've done at all. Just there you go. Cha-ching. Oh, what? What are we going to do with this? Are we going to buy up and coming talent? Or are we just going to go and buy the best players that money can buy? That's what we're going to do. Easy. Where's the challenge in that? It's pathetic. Manchester City's pathetic. Derek Smith, we've spent 270 million in the transfer market since Ange has arrived. Is that right? And then do you net off Harry Kane against that? I mean, it's all silly money these days. It's all silly money. Oh, dear. Liam Smith, Luton are scared of the 6. Take your word for it, Liam. Victor Vaughan, no Premier League football this weekend. I know, man. It's going to be a long one. Well, at least I'll have a night's sleep. I suppose that's something. Doesn't thrill me though, does it? Oh, well, you know what I saw? I'll tell you what, I'll find this guy's channel because he always has loads of Spursy goodness on it. Old Spurs clips and stuff. I think it's called, was it Spurs 1991C, something like that? Yeah, here he is. If you want lots of good old Spursiness, this is the channel you want. Loads of stuff. Loads of stuff on this channel. There you go. I've just put it in the chat. Well, hi, Hotspur. What's up to the homies in the chat? Everyone's. I've got to look. Liam. There we go. That's what I just said. That channel there. Loads of clips from I think mainly the 80s and 90s. Well, a bit, 70s as well. Really good. Lots of games. Lots of stuff coming from White Hart Lane. Derek Smith, instead of modern insults and swearing, how about something Shakespearean? Thou clouted, toad-spotted flirt-gill. Tell you what, I don't mind a bit of Shakespeare. Oh, I like a bit of Shakespeare. It's good to see live. Because even if you're not into that sort of thing, now and then, like even if you don't like it, you'd be amazed how many times phrases pop up that we use today, all over the place. I think the lunatics have taken over the asylum. I think that was one of his, something like that.
I am Spursicus.
The only swear word in my house is scholar. Irving Scholar. What's he doing these days? Yeah, no. Not a fan of him, man. God, we've had a rough old trot with owners, haven't we? Scholar, Sugar, Levy, SSL. Does that stand for anything? No, just shit and leeches. All right, folks, you know what? I think it's time for me to saddle up, ride into the sunset. Thanks for joining me, everyone. It's been fun. So some of that. Well, thanks for everyone who's commenting and keeping it going, and it kept it going well past its sell bait. Cheers, folks. It gave me a lot to go on this morning as usual. That was fun. Thanks for just watching it, you know. Wherever you are, hope you're all nice and safe. You and your family are doing all right. If you click like and subscribe, thank you very much. I didn't get any super chats or anything today, did I? Nothing like that. We're all right. And if you're watching afterwards, I hope it's tickled you and distracted you from, you know, whatever you want to be distracted from, basically. So until next time, I'll just say, peace and love, man. Peace and love. And come on, you Spurs.